Hi there, welcome to T-Bad's Trucks and Stuff. I'm here with my cab for my 1988 F-150, and I think it's about time that I get to doing some work and do the body work on these lower pillars and the rear cab corners and this little area in the pillar as well. And I get to putting some bondo on there and blend it in, get a little more progress done on this truck. I've been taking a really long time on it, and the weather's getting nice, so I need to get this done so I can get it out of here and paint it. So, yep, let's get to her. Yeah, blow that dust out. We'll come over here. Got a little wax and grease remover. And we'll just give her a quick wipe down. And it's pretty awfully strong against that green primer there, so kind of just wipes that right off. Grab the sander. I got 80 grit because that's what kind of sanding or what grit is left in my multi-pack. You can see in here, that's the rusty pity area, but the base metal, gray, white paint job, and then gray again, and then a white paint job, and then gray, and then a white paint job. So this thing might have 2 paint jobs on top of it, which will mean when I go to sand it down, I'll have a lot of material to sand to smooth it out, I think. But I sanded it far down around here so the bondo adheres to that metal really good. We'll have to clean these up a little more. I'll use a little bit more aggressive of a grinder, smooth out the welds, clean off the rust, and get in there nice and deep. So I bet the outside paint job is paint job I did just with some cheap paint patching up these areas. It's probably not on everything. You can see there's clear coat in that one. Oh, I need a battery. Yes, that's about all I can do cleaning that area. Another wipe down with the wax and grease remover here. And we're gonna be good to get started doing some work. Rust converter spray. I'm gonna hit her with this fiberglass bondo first. If I can get her picked up there. This stuff dries super hard, and it'll do better against the water if there's any pinholes or anything in the metal than the filler Bondo would. A little tiny bit up there. I'm gonna give it a little bit before I do that. That one's gotta let that rust converter cure on there a little bit. I think it's just set up enough. I'm gonna try out this little cheese grater file. There, sanding disc on the grinder, that ought to do the job. Yeah, I got the first coat of the fiberglass Bondo there on. And just give her a good wipe down over everything. Get all the dust out of there. Got our filler Bondo. And we'll just do a quick layer over this stuff. Okay, it's set up a little, so we got the cheese grater to take the high spots off. We got the sander with 80 grit. Well, they're looking a lot different now. I didn't show that I sanded them with 220 and then wet sanded with 400, and then now I'm at the stage of using filler primer. It's like an etch filler primer all in one that I did on here. And I can see there's a little high spot there, but the rest of it's blended in very good. Over here, I didn't notice all these. I over sanded it and those looked really bad underneath the primer. But my corner is coming. We're a tiny bit lower right there, but I don't think I'm gonna get that picky. And then I had a spot right here that reacted with that old paint that wasn't very good. Over on this side, you can see this is what it looks like before sanding the primer. And you can see the little minor imperfections, but overall it's blended quite well. For me anyways. This side, see, I got a little bit more to go. It really shows up with the primer on there. It doesn't look so bad when it's over top of the white and the shiny metal. And my cab corner, I got a run in my primer. And this is what the edges of the bondo, because the bondo soaks up more paint than the metal or painted surface is. And we can see scratches showing over here. I'll sand it back down and do another coat of this primer. I got a little imperfection there, some scratches on the corner, but it's coming pretty good. So my cab corners are pretty well finished. Got just little minor filler with the just with the paint left to filler and wet sand with 400. And then I'm gonna get the whole thing prepped. That's what I gotta do next, is all the rest of the inside, the seams, the door jambs, the roof, the back window, even around this front windshield area. Lots of prepping left to do, but I'm gonna get to her, get all that done, and then we're gonna be ready to paint in no time.